Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Kasma Witha exactly, and I'm English teacher in State Senior High School, or you can say SMA Negeri 1 Singkawang, West Kalimantan, Indonesia. This video is presented to accomplish the first assignment to TIE webinar, which was done on November 26 to 28, 2020. You know, in my experience, I was so excited to join this webinar because this is my first, my first webinar during the pandemic situation. And I also asked other English teacher to join this webinar, so this is very exciting, and also this is also to refresh our mind in English teaching method. So well everyone, I would like to give a brief summary what I have got in the seminar. So the webinar, or you can say the workshop, was organized by TIE-UPS International, so hosted by AIMS Institute India in collaborations with Dinas Pendidikan Provinsi Kalimantan Barat, Maluku Utara, Aptikom, and MGMP Bahasa Inggris Nasional. Well, the topic exactly, this is very hot topic, It's about how to communicate and teaching for effective online learning. So this is very urgent exactly for this era, The speakers of the workshop were Professor Chinaki Rodriguez, Dr. Nitin Prabhakar, and Professor S. Aravin. And don't forget the one and only Mr. Rafi Makiza. All right, and the first sessions, this was delivered by Professor Chinaki. She explains about the process of communications. It is about the communications from the sender to the receiver and the feedback also. She also explained about Albert Mehrabian theory about how to communicate looks like in oral communications. But it's about the body language and the tone are dominant than words in that theory, But when the communication is happen in the classroom, the tone of voice has 79% dominance, and the body language and the words, then the body language and word, it's about 8 to 17% only. So it means that the voice of teachers, it is the control and the leading of the classroom. But unfortunately, Professor Chinoki's internet suddenly had some technical problems that before she finished talking. Then this is really a little bit annoying, But luckily, Mr. Nitin took over her lecture with no gaps at all. And he continued explaining about Albert Mehrabian's rule about communications. And he also gave us a few tricks about how to speak up in the online classroom with Pomodoro techniques. So there were tips also for using online platform in the PowerPoints, such as camera at eye length, for example, and the layout is 5x5, represent the data graphically and including image, and do not use more than 3 or 4 colors in a slide. Well, exactly which I always do in that because I like colors, Okay, in days 2, Mr. Rafi, exactly our moderator, opened the workshop with the icebreaker about India education and culture. The speaker for this session was Mr. Nitin Prabhakar. At the end of the first day sessions, he gave us also an assignment about our communication style. The thing that I really noticed was about the power of positive language. the magic word exactly is not the magic word, exactly the curse perception. It's about don't, D-O-N-T, yeah, don't. It is doesn't register in the mind. We always say it about the students, just consider about our students. We say don't be late, and they will be late. And that's why if we ask to students also, don't, yeah, for example, don't forget, and they forget, yeah. And for the third, yeah, for the third day, it is also about the last day. The speaker with Professor Aravin, yeah, Professor Aravin, welcome, sir. So I like this Mr. Aravin's work. First, about new applications, it's called Poll Everywhere, which we can make a poll instantly in online learning. He also give us the remote teaching. It is about remote teaching. It's about the reactions on the learning and engage the students through facial gesture and raising hands. For example, that we ask our students, and also we want to make sure that our students listening or stay with us. So we can say, okay, raise your hand. Okay, give us two words, for example, two fingers, right? Like this. So if they just make it two fingers, it means that they notice about us. It's not about the robot. And also he gave us a flipped classroom. Flipped classroom, it means that he asked someone, a guest, to flip the classroom. It means that to make it refreshing the student's mind, but it's not just monotonous from the first speaker only. Okay, I think that's all for the review. Thank you very much. See you again, and vanakkam.